So feel free to pause this video and read the problem and also look at the picture. The note that I'm going to make is that I don't want you to worry too much about the rate times time being equal to the distance, because I believe that the problems that I'm giving you on your homework, you will have a picture. So I want you to be able to analyze the picture, but the word problem just puts it into context. So they want to know how far apart the airplanes are after 2 hours, which means they want to know what is this distance. So that distance is all we need to find. We're not finding all three sides and all three angles. We just have to think about what we are given. So if I want to find side B, so B squared is equal to A squared plus C squared minus 2 times A times C times the cosine of B. And so right now, the only issue is that I know side A is 650. So I guess I can go ahead and write that down. I know side C is 600. So 650 squared plus 600 squared minus 2 times 650 times 600. But it looks like I don't know angle B. But I do, because what we need to remember is that a straight line, a straight angle like that is 180 degrees. So if this piece is 66 and this piece is 26, well then let me take 180 minus 66 minus 26, and it'll tell me that what's left over in the middle here has to be 88 degrees. So I'm taking that angle B is 88 degrees. So I'm really just solving this, simplifying this to find B squared, and then I'll take the square root to find B. So I'm going to mostly do this work on my calculator. So 650 squared plus 600 squared is 78, or 782,500. And then 2 times 650 times 600 times cosine of 88 is 27221.60743. So I don't know if that's round or not. So I'm going to say, I'm going to grasp things will be okay. I'm going to say minus answer and get that number, and that's B squared. And I'm going to take the square root of that to get B. And they don't tell me what to round to. I have the instructions on my homework to decide what to round to, but when I take the square root of answer, I get that B is 869 miles. All right, and then the last application is finding the area of a triangle. When you don't know any angles, you only know these sides. So we learned a formula last chapter, and you also know 1/2 base times height. But if you only know the three sides of the triangle, you can find the area. Any triangle, not specifically a right triangle or anything like that. But it requires you to use this formula, and it requires you to find S, which is 1/2 of the perimeter. So add up all three sides and either multiply by 1/2 or divide by 2. So they say find the area of this triangle. I'm going to start off by finding S, the semi-perimeter is what they call it. So 1/2, 12 plus 16 plus 24. So I'm going to take 12 plus 16 plus 24, and I'm going to divide by 2. That's the same thing as multiplying by 1/2. So S is 26. Okay, so now I'm going to use this formula to find the area. So I'm going to take the square root of S, which is 26, times S minus A, so 26 minus 12, times S minus B, so 26 minus 16. Let's go ahead and start simplifying. And then S minus C is 26 minus 24, which is 2. So I'm taking the square root of 26 times 14 times 10 times 2. So when I take 26 times 14 times 10 times 2, I get that. And then when I take the square root, I get that the area is 85 units squared. If they tell you to round to the nearest, tenth or whatever, then do that. But finding the area when you only have the three sides. So first find S, and then plug in S and all of your A, B, and C to find the area.